All right, so we're going to start with lesson number 6. This is a really short lesson. You guys have probably, this is your most practice standard. You've probably been measuring with capacity from first grade on. So here we go. In the great land of Inspire, there are 4 beautiful queens. Notice that I don't care if it's nice and neat. Every queen has a prince and a princess. Every prince and princess has a crown and a backup. And every crown is equal to 8 ounces of gold. All right, we had one more thing we always do. What is our little anchor chart? Big to small, we multiply. Small to big, we divide. All right, we have 1 cup of water. We're going to pull the contents into a pint container. So I'm going from cups. I need to know the number of cups that equal 1 pint. So I'm going to look at my picture and I'm going to find a pint. And how many cups do I have? 2. 2 cups. Now I want to know how many pints make up a quart. So I'm going to find my Q. How many pints do I have? 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, flip your paper over. I need my help again. We're going to do this every time we switch papers because the more times you do it, the more likely you are to remember it. In the great land of Asbury, there are 4 beautiful queens. Miss Chisholm, Miss Whiteside, Miss Folk, and Miss Dunnigan. Everyone has a prince and a princess. Every prince and princess needs 1 crown and a backup, just in case they lose it. And every crown is made of 8 ounces of gold. All right, the number of quarts in a gallon, 4. Is the capacity of a gallon less than or greater than the capacity of a pint? And so we're thinking, we know that 1 gallon equals 4 pints. We know that 1 gallon is like a milk jug, and a pint is like a drinking glass. Which one has the greater capacity? The milk jug. Oops. Or a gallon. All right, we have a gallon, and it wants to know how many pints are in a gallon. 8. So I need to go 8 quarts to some number of gallons. Big to small or small to big? Small to big, which means we're going to divide. All right, so if there are 8 quarts, there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. 8 divided by 2 equals 4 gallons. How did we solve this? What mathematical operation did we do? We divided it. Oh, sorry. 4 quarts. I need to divide by 4. Sorry, guys. 2 gallons. We divided by 4. All right, so we're going to move on to our guided practice. We're only going to do a couple, and then I'm going to leave it to you. I'm not going to do any comparison ones because I think you guys know the strategy now. You can pick if you convert pints or cups. You can convert whichever one makes the greatest sense. I always convert the one that's multiplication because I'm better with that one. But we're going to do 4, 6, and 8. And then I'm going to ask you to stop the video, and I'm going to do number 10. And then you're going to do the other ones independently. How about we'll do 10 and 12 for your we do practice. All right, here we go. In the great land of Asbury. Asbury, that was my old school. Great land of Inspire. There are 4 beautiful queens on the 3rd floor. Each one has a prince and a princess. Each prince and princess needs 1 crown and a backup. All right. What's our anchor chart? Can't forget our anchor chart. Big to small, multiply. Small to big, divide. Pints to cups. Okay, label it for me. Is it big to small or small to big? Big to small. So we're thinking a drinking glass versus a measurement cup. So we're going to multiply. So now I'm going to find pints. I need the relationship of pints to cups. I know 1 pint has 2 cups. So I'm going to multiply. 3 times 2 equals 6 cups. Look at number 6. Give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. I'm answering our work text and you know, things coming through on my phone like I normally do. All right, so we have cups to pints. So big to small, small to big. Hopefully you said small to big, which means we divide. So now we're going to find cups and pints. So we already had that 1 pint equals 2 cups, but this time I'm going to divide. 6. Quarts to gallons. So think in your head, big to small, small to big. And you should have said quarts is small, gallons big. So you're thinking a container of juice versus a big jug of milk. Small to big means we divide. So now I've got to find my formula. So I'm going to find gallon. We have 1 gallon, which equals how many quarts? I'm counting my Q's. 4 quarts. So now I'm going to use my formula. 24 divided into groups of 4 is 6 gallons. All right, so at this point, go ahead and stop and do question 10 and 12. And then also do question number 17 on the back. If you've already completed these, you can go ahead and keep the tape rolling because we're going to go over these 3 practice problems, and then you can complete the other ones independently. All right, here we go. Quarts to cups. Big too small, so we multiply. So now I'm going to write my formula. So I'm going to find quart. 1 quart equals 4 cups. 1 quart equals 4 cups. All right, we said we're going to multiply, so 3 times 4 equals 12. Pints to cups. Big, small. Measuring cup versus a drinking glass. All right, so I want to do big to small because big to small uses multiplication, and I'm way better at that. So I want to go 8 pints equals how many cups? So I'm going to come up to my formula. Pints, 2 cups. 1 pint equals 2 cups. 8 times 2 is 16. So this is 16 cups. Now we can compare apples to apples. Or in this case, cups to cups. 16 is greater than 15. Flip your paper over. Number 17. If you measure the amount of water you drink in a day, would cups or pints be a more precise, that was that word from our vocabulary list, measurement? And then it wants us to explain. All right, so when we were measuring in our length, what was more precise? A quarter or a half? And what was a synonym for precise? Accurate. Let's go ahead and write precise. Oh, it's, of course, it's up there. I'm finding a synonym. All right, fourths. The smaller measurement is more precise. All right, and so which one is smaller? Because we still haven't answered the question. Which is smaller, cups or pints? And cups are more precise. All right, so for the rest of this lesson, you're going to wrap up the page 835, or practice. You're going to practice independently. And then you're going to do the practice problems on the back. And then you're going to work on your homework. And it gives you the one for you, but let's go ahead and use our picture, because we know on the test that picture is what we're going to draw. Or if we're out working, obviously, you know, somewhere and you just have a piece of paper, that's what you're going to draw, because you're probably not going to write out all this really fancy stuff. So go ahead and do it. I'm going to talk you through. In the great land of Asbury, in the great land of Inspire, you can tell that I've done this for many, many years at other schools. All right, so make your big G. There are how many beautiful queens? 4. And every queen has what in their court? A prince and a princess. And every prince and princess has 2 of what? A crown and a backup. And then they didn't teach it to you, but I did. It's worth 8 ounces of gold. And then now we need our anchor chart, our little mini anchor chart. Big to small, small to big. And I'll let you fill this in. All right, hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.